What if Dr. Julian Rush isn't just another doctor in Gotham, but the next terrifying villain lurking around in the Penguin series? Could he become the Scarecrow or something even darker? Welcome to the Nerd Luso channel, I'm Paulo, and today I'm diving deep into the Penguin series and the mystery surrounding the Dr. Julian Rush. The buzz online is that this character could be Scarecrow, but I think he can be an even more darker character. So let's break this down together, shall we?
I like that.
With the Penguin already on the 5th episode, the character of Dr. Julian Rush has become increasingly intriguing. The theory that he might become Scarecrow is still strong, but his actions so far don't entirely fit the established persona of Jonathan Crane. However, there is still room to development, especially considering all the chaotic environment created by Sofia Falcone's power play. So the question is, could Dr. Julian Rush be Scarecrow?
And I'd like to feel that too.
This notion of Dr. Rush taking up on the mantle of Scarecrow hinges on his potential connection with Sofia Falcone. So far, Sofia's ruthless is clear, with guessing all her family in the show has drawn attention to a possibility of a gas-based villain. It wouldn't be so far-fetched to suggest that Dr. Rush could be inspired by her actions, particularly her strategy of using fear and a chemical warfare. One scenario that fits this theory is that Dr. Rush witnessed Sofia's methods and decides to amplify them. Perhaps he is drawn to her psychology and manipulation she has employed and sees the opportunity to develop even further. His role as a doctor could also imply that he has the knowledge or access to the chemicals that would eventually turn him into the infamous fear gas associated with the Scarecrow. This transformation could unfold gradually by showing Rush trying to help Sofia consolidate her power over Gotham, and over time his fascination with this fear and control might spiral into something much darker. In this way, Sofia could act as the catalyst that transformed Rush into the Scarecrow, with her methods pushing him down a twisted path of psychological and chemical warfare. We have to keep in mind that it was him who started to feel pity for Sofia when she was in Arkham, and that could be a key point to turn him into the dark side, let's say that. But there's another perspective that's worth considering, especially given the complexity of the world the Batman is set in. With that said, I also think that Dr. Rush could be the Hangman from the DC comics.
I think we're past the point of analysis, don't you?
While the Scarecrow theory is intriguing, there's another possibility that I think fits him even better. Dr. Julian Rush could instead become the Hangman, who is a lesser known villain from the DC comics, and in the comics, the Hangman is a mysterious figure who targets Gotham's elite, often leaving a cryptic message and using a noose as a signature weapon. This theory, while less mainstream than the Scarecrow hypothesis, has a compelling link to Sofia Falcone's storyline. In The Penguin, Sofia Falcone, now Sofia Gigante, was wrongfully incriminated by her own father, Carmine Falcone, and locked away in the Arkham Asylum for a series of murders that she didn't commit. The media branded her a killer, with claims that she asphyxiated several women, a crime that left a dark stain on her reputation. This public branding could inspire Dr. Rush to embrace the mantle of the Hangman, using the name as a twisted form of justice in Sofia's honor. One could imagine a scenario where Sofia, applying her own sense of justice, influences Dr. Rush. And even more, if Sofia is killed by the end of the series, or even in Batman 2, it could send Rush over the edge. His anger and his grief over her death could fuel a violent transformation into the Hangman, a figure determined to exact revenge on anyone who wronged Sofia, and in this case, the noose and the Hangman symbolism could become his way of enacting brutal justice on those who betray and fail Sofia. I think this theory adds an additional layer of complexity to Dr. Julian Rush's character, instead of just becoming another version of Scarecrow. Dr. Rush could evolve into a villain deeply tied to Sofia's legacy, and one who carries out vengeance in her name. His motivation would be personal, making him a unique and compelling addition to the Gotham gallery of rogues. While both theories are equally exciting, the future of Dr. Julian Rush depends largely on how the show continues to develop, especially his relationship with Sofia, and also his role in the Gotham's underworld. The Scarecrow theory might seem more natural given the established lore of Gotham, where chemical manipulation and fear tactics are common. However, the Hangman theory brings a personal and more character-driven motivation that could tie his fate more closely to Sofia Falcone's journey. Moreover, if the Penguin and the Batman universe aim to build a more nuanced, emotionally grounded villains, the Hangman persona could fit even better. Scarecrow is already a well-known villain, and making Rush a new incarnation of the Hangman might allow the writers to explore explore fresh ground without using old territory. Also, the symbolism of the news, combined with Sofia wrongful branding as a killer, creates a powerful narrative link that could serve as the basics of his transformation into this brutal enforcer of Sofia's will. There's also the question of how Gotham media and the criminal underworld will react to Sofia Falcone's actions. I'm so sorry, Sofia Gigante.
My father's legacy is dead. I am a gigante.
And with that in mind, if S story becomes a larger-than-life legend in the Gotham streets, the Dr. Rush transformation could serve as a twisted homage to Sofia's legacy. The news may represent both Sofia's own unjust punishment and the brutal justice that Rush seeks to impose on her enemies. This would give Rush's villainous identity a more profound narrative meaning, making him a symbol of Gotham's cycle of violence and corruption. As the Penguin series continues to unravel these mysteries of Gotham, Dr. Julian Rush's transformation into a major villain remains a captive storyline, one that we are just starting now. Whether he becomes Scarecrow or the Hangman or just another man in Sofia's life, I think this character is bound to have a significant impact in this story of the Penguin. But what do you think? Do you think Dr. Julius Rush could become the Scarecrow in this Batman universe? Or will it be even better if he takes the mantle of the Hangman from Sofia and becomes this less known villain from the DC comics? Probably seeking revenge after Sofia Falcone's death, because let's be fair, we know sooner or later she might die, what is really a shame, because she has been the star of this series. If you enjoyed this theory and want to stay updated from more breakdowns and insights into the Penguin series and the other geek shows, don't forget to like this video and subscribe the channel, because there is plenty more to come now that I start this journey on YouTube. So hit the notification bell and let's explore the darkest corners of Gotham. Thank you for watching, I'm Paulo, this is Nerd Luso, and I hope to see you here next time.